Hi friends, good morning. So in the last session, we covered Elon Musk first principles. Okay, what is the basic? So divide the problem, the biggest problem what you have into small pieces. Okay, small parts, small pieces. And for every piece, you have to question. So what is the generally existing thing what the people are doing? Why we have to do that one only? Do you have any other alternative, cost effective, or more productive solution? Do you have? Like at every piece level, we require to ask. If it is the physics, don't touch because physics we can't change. Okay, gravity, energy, these kind of things we can't change. But if it is not physics, if it is the general belief kind of thing, so what you can do is you can ask, you can question that. Arey, why you require to do that? Okay, is there any other alternative? Something like we have to check once if you have some alternatives kind of thing, alternatives which are more effective with respect to the cost, with respect to the production, with respect to performance, what you can do, rebuild the system again with these alternative solutions so that more reliable, more cost effective, more productive, such type of solutions we can able to build. Have you observed? That's what Elon Musk did. So Elon Musk way of thinking is first principles of thinking. First principles means basic truths. At very fundamental level, he's going to divide the problem, and at very fundamental level, he's going to question. So what it is like. So best example, SpaceX came. Everyone feels that rockets are very costly. We have to buy from NASA or from Russia only. No private company can build the rockets because huge amount is required. Then immediately Elon Musk asks a simple question: why rockets are costly? What parts are there in the rocket? Divide what material is required, okay, to build a rocket. What process is required to build a rocket? Because of materials, is the cost is increasing, or because we can't reuse rockets because of that cost is increasing, or because of process cost is increasing. Like he identified internal reason. Okay, once he identified internal reason, engine is very costly. Engine is very costly. The way of designing the engine is the costly. Next, and after that, material is the costly. Next, do you know reusability? The people are not going to reuse rockets. Rocket is one time usage only. Once use and throw, that's all. Okay, like now he had now new type of questions in his mind. Array, why don't you reuse a rocket just like aeroplane? Then automatically, just because of that thought, 50% of the cost is going to be reduced, man. Because same racket, I will reuse next time. Same racket, I will reuse the next time. Then automatically, one time, yes, maybe with the small minor changes are required for the next usage. But anyway, reusability. If we can implement that reusability, then automatically what will happen is, do you know, it will become more cost effective. Okay, he identified that. Second thing, why this particular steel type only we require to use? Okay, for the body, why don't you use a stainless steel, which is very less price? Next, and after that, more strong. Why don't you use? Yes, there's some cost effective. Next, engine, there are multiple parts are there in the engine. Huge number of parts are there. Next, preparing these parts and assembling these parts is a bigger task. That's why engine preparation is very costly. Then automatically what he did is, this way of designing the engine is the old way, but currently 3D printing technology came. These many small parts we are not required to maintain individually. We can connect, we can combine some parts as a single unit so that we can reduce number of parts inside the engine. If we can go for 3D printing, then we can reduce the number of components inside the engine. So because of that, engine, the designing cost of the engine will be reduced. Like so he did some R&D kind of thing. Okay, every time he questioned, okay, basic truth, basic funda he questioned, then automatically what will happen is, so he reduces overall cost of the rocket design. Earlier, it was $80 million is the cost, general cost for the rocket. But with this first principles thinking, he made the rocket only with the $20 million only. Everyone in the position to understand? Yes, we covered very well in the last session this one. So I'm telling, Array, can you please build a rocket? I'm not telling that. Whatever the concept used internally, better to use this concept in our day-to-day life. Array, a number of activities we are doing everywhere. Better to apply these first principles. Okay, first principles thinking better to apply so that maybe you can reduce the cost or you may generate bigger results, or otherwise with less efforts, more benefits you people are going to get. Like everywhere question, am I following blindly based on old belief? Hare, my father did, that's why I'm following. Hare, my brother did, that's why I'm following. Hare, my friend did, that's why I'm following. Don't do that. Okay, follow, but at least sometime you require to question, is it real? Is there any no alternative kind of thing? If you have alternative kind of thing, why you have to follow blindly? So break your habits, break your beliefs. Then automatically more effective solutions by default you are going to get. Clear, right? Whatever we covered in the last sessions is the same concept only. Can I go for next example? Yes, friends. Have you ever thought, array, we require to apply? Yes, sir, these principles for so and so problem. Like yesterday, I had 2 times or 3 times I got such type of feeling. Okay, 2 times or 3 times I got such a type of feeling. We are planning to have placements on big scale, okay, in DurgaSoft, because that is finally required for the students. Then automatically, okay, what our old beliefs? Okay, currently market is very down. Okay, we play start placement wing is a challenging thing. For existing jobs only, there is no problem. There is no what we call, there is no guarantee. Then where is the question of creating new jobs? Like so a number of myths are there in our mind. Then why don't you apply first principles of thinking for this problem? Like first time I got that word in my mind, then immediately I thought that I have to ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT, do you know Elon Musk first principles of thinking? Yes. ChatGPT is going to tell, yes, I know. Hare, my requirement is I want to start. I want to start placement cell on large scale in DurgaSoft. Okay, because which is required for the students, not only subject or not only content. Okay, but we have these myths are there. Okay, these are the assumptions what we have. These are the beliefs what we have. So, can you please apply Elon Musk first principles for these things, and can you please break down into pieces? And for every piece, can you please find out some questions? And is there any alternative solutions? Like I thought that I have to do some this type of R&D for half an hour today, something like. Have you observed, right? So learning is one activity. Utilizing that is another activity. Another activity, right? Next, so today I want to meet 3 members minimum. Okay, who can provide guidelines to the next level? Okay, today I intentionally planned 3 members. I required to meet. I require to meet. So last 20 days, who not how series we did. Okay, in that, okay, someone we require to meet. That person is going to show our path. Like so, learn the things and implement those things and use those things for your exponential growth. Just attending and leaving, there is no use at all. Remember that carefully. Getting right? Can I go for next example? Beautiful example. Of course, a Tesla car example I will explain. So yesterday we had SpaceX example, and then if you have the more patience today, I will explain multiple Indian layman examples and multiple inspiration stories. I will explain. Anyway, Saturday, right? We can enjoy. No restriction, no office. Okay. Sir, here just take a bit very special care. I hope is it visible for you? Yeah, screen is visible, right? What is the next example? what we have to cover is, yeah, just before that 1 minute, let me let me review just a matter of 1 minute. Don't worry. Yeah. So why the word first principle? A basic truth or rule is the principle. Next, the first means the most fundamental or starting point. This is so first principles means the very basic truths from which everything else is built. Very basic truths from which everything else is built. How Elon Musk solve problems? So, what is the answer? First principles thinking. What is the first principle? Don't copy others blindly. Okay, break the problem into small parts. Start solving from basic truths. Okay, instead of start. Don't copy others blindly. Break the problem into small parts. Start solving from basic truths and rebuild. Okay, like so. Think like a scientist. Think like a scientist. Go to the root of the problem and make a new solution. Go to the root of the problem and make a new solution. Okay, think like a scientist. Three steps for first principles thinking. Yes, we covered break the problem, question old beliefs, and rebuild fresh. Sir, break the problem and question old beliefs and rebuild fresh. Okay, remember. Next, first principles. Don't copy others, break the problem, find basic truth, rebuild from zero. Yes, we had a discussion. Think like a scientist. We covered already. Why it is more powerful? You get a new, simple, cheaper solutions, right? Okay, cost-effective solutions you are going to get. You can invent, not just repeat old ways. Even new things also we can invent. This is how Elon Musk made SpaceX rockets and cheaper, and the Tesla cars are smarter. Okay, like now, so this line is very important. If you think like everyone, you will get results like everyone. If you think like everyone, you will get the results like everyone. Okay. Next, if you think from basics, you can create something new. If you think from basics, means why I have to follow this one only? Why I have to? Can I have any other alternative? If you are thinking in this style, you can create something new. You can invent new things or existing things with cost effective or with faster solutions you can identify. Okay, like so extra points, remember, always ask. Okay, always ask, can I, if I make this in large number, will still be costly? Many times cost in process, not in materials. I told one example also, my printing flyers example I covered yesterday. Okay, next, remove useless steps. Imagine the best possible design, not limited by old tools, something like. Okay, next, so what is the, just remember, what are the points here? Break into parts, question old rules, rebuild from basics, cheaper, smarter, faster solutions by default we are going to get. So, why? What is the extra things? Remove waste, think best design. So existing, remove waste, the thing which is going to be useless, we can remove that. Next, think best design. Okay, like so why is the rocket costly? Okay, why is the rocket costly? Break the problem. Break into small parts. Materials, parts, process. Materials, parts, process. What, which parts are there in the rocket? Next, divide each part. Which materials are required? Okay, what is the process of designing? So where our cost? Where rocket can be? Next, where our cost? Question old beliefs. Rocket can be used only once. Why not reuse like a aeroplane? Old belief, must use very costly metal. Must use very costly metal. Why not stainless steel, which is strong and cheaper? Okay, like next, engines must have thousands of small parts. Array, why not 3D printer? Some parts to make it simple. Okay, like so. Just observe carefully. So next, rebuild fresh. Okay, like so. Break the problem, and question each and everything very fundamental level. Rebuild, redesign again with the alternatives. Right. This is what is Elon Musk first principle thinking, what we covered in the last session. Yes, up to this, any doubt or anything I require to explain so that I will move to the next level. Friends, any doubt or any explanation is required, please. Respond. Don't be silent. Unmute yourself. Yes, friends. Nona, can I start? Can I continue? Or at least for that, you have to respond. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So the second example, what we have to talk is Tesla. Very recently in India also, yes, this one is going to be launched. I hope in India, showroom is going to come. Okay, Tesla electric car. Tesla electric car. Now we will perform postmortem on this and some general life examples also. So now, what is the problem first? What is the bigger problem? Why electrical cars are not there? Okay, why electrical cars are not there? What is the assumption? Why it is not there? So simple. Electric cars are too costly. So normal people can't buy them. Okay, electric cars are too costly. Too costly. Too costly. Normal people, normal people won't or can't buy them. Can't buy them. So because these are very costly, demand is not there. Demand, the people won't buy that much easily. That's why what happened is now there are no production, these kind of things. Okay, like now the ball came to Elon Musk court, then automatically he started with the knife. Okay, break first step one, what is the step one? Break into parts. Break into parts. Okay. Sir, electric cars are too costly. Normal people can't buy them. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Sir, if I can make this one at a low price, everyone can afford, right? Everyone can afford. It's not a big deal. Okay. Now, is there any such type of solution? Is there? Like he started thinking. So, if everything is the physics based, sorry, man, electrical cars are really costly, we can't reduce the cost. If it is not physics, if it is based on old beliefs only, oh, we can change that. We can provide electric car at low price. Okay, something like break into parts. So, which parts are there for the electric car? Okay, so the first one, battery. Battery. So, very high cost. Very high cost. Just observe the problems and everything. Very high cost. Next, sir, battery. Next, motor. Motor. Okay, motor. Sir, uh, electric motor is cheaper than petrol engine. Okay, don't worry. You are not even you don't know about these. Even believe me, I too don't know about these internal parts, internal things about the car. All the just try to get the concept behind. That thing must be important. So, or you are telling motor, battery, what all these nonsense? No. Observe the concept internally. That's all. So whether X component, Y component, forget about the words. Okay, cheaper than petrol engine. Okay, motor cheaper than petrol engine. Okay, like sir, body or frame, body or frame. So which components are required? Steel is required. Steel is required. Next and after that, aluminum is required. Steel is required. Aluminum is required. Okay, same as a normal car. Same as a normal car. Normal car. Okay. Next, assembly and process. Assembly, assembled, assembly and process. Assembly and process. Okay, making and testing, making and testing takes a time. Takes a time. Okay. Now, sir, just observe break into parts. Battery, motor, body or frame. Next, assembly and process. Okay, like sir, battery very high cost. Okay, motor is engine is a electric car engine is very cheaper than petrol. Okay, like next body or frame, steel and aluminum, same whether it's the electric car or whether it's the petrol car or diesel car is the same. Assembly and process, making and testing takes a time. Okay, like so now my question is, okay, just observe carefully. My first question, Okay, question is, which part which part which part makes 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 the car so expensive? Which parts makes the car so expensive? Okay, now observe, which part makes the electric car very expensive? Once we divide into pieces and pieces, now we will come to know where which part eats our money. Okay, so in this scenario, which part eats our money? Okay, battery eats our money. Observe carefully, battery. Okay, immediately the answer we are going to get, what is the outcome? Outcome is, what is the outcome? Battery is the main reason for high cost. Is the main reason for high cost. Yeah. Sir, here I'm taking this example means you are not going to create electric car. In your day-to-day life, you require to apply. Okay, sir, every day morning 9 o'clock I'm going to the office, evening 6 o'clock I'm coming to the office. Okay, but still not that much productive. When compared with the others, my performance is not up to the mark like that. Now, divide into pieces and pieces. How your time is going, what activities you are doing, where majority of your time is going, or which activity you are not performing well. So, divide that activity into parts and pieces. Okay, like approach is very important. Sir, in my house, monthly budget 20,000 I'm giving for monthly budget. One is rent, groceries, next and after that electric bill, phone bill, net bill, dot, 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 and so on. Okay, now, so house rent. Is there any house rent followed by some traveling expenses, almost 20 kilometers, 30 kilometers I'm moving. Okay, why I have to move from here only? Because most of the times what happened is, in Hyderabad, I'm seeing this type of scenario. Just a student after completing the BTech is coming in Hyderabad to learn the courses. Now observe very carefully about this, to learn the courses. He's staying somewhere in the room. Okay, maybe in the Madura Nagar or maybe in Kalyan Nagar or other Amirpet somewhere. Okay, he spent 1 year to learn the courses. He got the job. Assume he got the job in Hyderabad only. Then immediately, next activity, marriage. After marriage, where is taking the house? Okay, maybe rent. Where is taking the house is, I don't know the reason. He's always roaming around Amirpet only. Are even though his job is high tech city, he never going to take the house at high tech city. He's always taking the house at where he started his journey in Hyderabad at the beginning. There only he is trying to take the rent house or he is trying to buy the house. Are Vaira, 20 kilometers every day you require to travel. Why you are taking here only? Simple answer. I am feeling very comfortable. I know each and every place here. Are at high-tech city, if you spend some 10 days, you will come to know everything there also. Next, every day, 1 hour required to travel, going 1 hour, coming 1 hour, unnecessary time waste. Okay, why youth? So observe very carefully. That habit we require to break. So whatever. So if we can take house rent, some 20,000, next traveling charge, another 10,000, 30,000, 30,000 or 25,000, you can find another house at high-tech city. Then 5,000 extra every month we can save. Next, at the same time, more time we can save, more pleasant mind by default will be there. I hope everyone in the position to understand the way of thinking. Yes, friends. So here I'm taking electric car example is one example. That is the base. Based on that, use this approach in our day to day. Next, groceries. Okay. Just you are taking some that item, this item, and so on. 20 items we are taking. Okay. So really these 20 items are required. Or from where we are taking? Do you have any other alternative? Think about this. Just a matter of one day if you spend, oh, okay, here my money is going, here my time is going, here my efforts are wasting. If you can identify that, okay, is there any other alternative? If is there any other better alternative? Yes, today onwards, I'm going to do this one. Because of this change, automatically every month, this much time I can save, or this much amount money I can, or this much energy I can save, something like that. So observe carefully. Yes. So break into why electric cars are too costly. Break into pieces and pieces. Every piece you require a question. So that now you identified that battery is the main reason for high cost. Okay, perfect. What is the step two? Sir, identified where is the problem. Now step two. Question basic beliefs. Why we have to do something like so question old beliefs. Yes, you have to question old beliefs. Okay, old belief one. Okay, belief one is battery packs are always costly. Battery packs are always costly. Are always costly. Okay, sir, battery packs are always costly. Immediately you have to ask why. Why? Why? Okay, break battery break battery part into parts. Okay, why battery is costly? Break battery into parts. Okay, so in battery, which components are there? Cobalt is there. So I told again, I'm telling, sir, I don't know components of battery. Array, no, better to get the concept. That's all. We are not going to build car, electric car. Sir, cobalt is there. Next and after that, nickel is there. Okay, nickel is there. Aluminum is there. Aluminum is there. Next and after that, lithium is there. Lithium is there. Next, some casing is like. So these are the raw materials are required to build a battery. Now the question is, all these raw materials are not costly. Okay, these raw materials are not that much costly. Are not that much costly. That much expensive, not that much expensive. Okay, like okay, so the raw materials which are using inside a battery are not costly. First we are getting the clarity. Okay, second belief is there. Electric cars can't run for electric cars can't run for. Okay, this is most of the people, at the beginning days for electric cars, hurry, just within the city, 20 kilometers, 30 kilometers, electric cars are good. But if you want to travel for a long journey, 100 kilometers, 200 kilometers, we can't use electric vehicles. Okay, like because in the middle, suddenly power gone, battery charging down, then we have to stop there only. Like, hurry, how many people are having at the beginning this type of assumption? Majority of the people. But now, so hundreds of kilometers, big RTC buses itself are coming. Buses itself or electric buses came into the picture. Okay, for hundreds of kilometers. In the middle, charging facilities are there, everything. So electric cars can't run far because of charging problem. Then immediately, why? 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 Okay. If we improve if we improve battery design, battery design, battery design, they can run longer. They can run longer. Okay, observe carefully. If we improve battery design, they can run longer like. So, because of old design, charging is very less. That's why it's only 20 kilometers, 30 kilometers, or 50 kilometers only coming. If we change the design of the battery, then automatically they can run longer. Okay, like solution. Third, only petrol cars are practical. Only petrol cars are practical. Why? Okay, what is the reason? Because everyone, boss, Earlier at the beginning days, Array, can you please buy electrical vehicle? If I use the word, then automatically the people are going to see from top to bottom. But now, in every house, at least one electric vehicle is there. Okay, most of the houses, most of the people, at least one electric vehicle is there because of cost effectiveness, because of easy maintenance, because of pollution effective. Okay, like why? So observe why only petrol cars are practical. Why? Electricity, electricity is electricity is cheaper than petrol, and charging at home is also possible. Charging at home is also possible. Is also possible. Okay, like sir, here observe the old beliefs. If you observe, battery packs are too costly. Okay, so now if I check that no raw material is costly, raw materials are less expensive only. First belief, whatever we had, the belief is the wrong. Okay, like second, electric cars can't run for. This is the old belief. If we change battery design, then they can run. Yes, possibility is there. It's not physics kind of thing. Okay, like only petrol cars are practical. Okay, only petrol cars can be developed or can be implemented. Like why? Electricity is cheaper than petrol. Next, charging at home is also possible. Charging at home is also possible, right? Now, so beliefs, almost what is the outcome? What we got? Outcome, what we got? Not all old beliefs. Not all old beliefs are true. Observe that. Not all old beliefs are true. So some may be true, not all. Okay. What is the step 3? Now observe very carefully. So the first step, we identified some problem. Piece and piece divide. Where our money is going, which part needs more money, we identified that. Next, do you have any old beliefs are there? Why the people are not using electrical cars? Electric cars, there are some reasons. Battery packs are costly. Electric cars can't run for. Only petrol cars are practical. Okay, because of those assumptions. Really, these beliefs are true or not? No, no. Next, step 3, rebuild fresh. Rebuild fresh. Okay. So now look at raw material cost of the batteries. It's raw materials cost. Okay, if you consider that raw materials cost, it is very less. It's very less. It's very less when compared with battery cost. When compared with battery cost, it's very less when compared with battery price. So if we redesign the battery, if we redesign the battery, what will happen is we can make cost effective. One thing, we can make a cost effective. Next, more efficient and safe. Here, just observe this. So, where is the problem? The biggest problem is designing of the battery. Okay, longer support is not possible. Next, and after that, more money. Next, all these things are just for the battery only. So now perform postmortem on the battery. What is our requirement? If we redesign the battery, then automatically cost will be reduced. Long, very far distance also we can travel. Next, safe we can. So this redesign of the battery must be required. Okay. Now, in the redesign, materials are not costly. Process is the same. Then how we can reduce the cost? Okay. Redesign. Next, if we implement, if we develop, if we mass production, gigafactories, huge number of batteries, if I produce at a time, then automatically is there any chance of cost effective? Can I provide battery at low price? Yes. If we go for mass production, then maybe a chance of less price. Then there is a chance of less price. Like now, build what these Tesla people did is build gigafactories. Build gigafactories means big plants. Big plants. So mass produce batteries at low cost. With alternative design, okay, like next, this is mass production. They did first activity. Next, improve design. Improve design. Okay, longer range plus fast charging. Next, yes, here improve design, longer range, faster charging. So because of this, what happened is sell cars at a low price. Sell cars at low price, more people can buy. More people can buy. Observe the difference. Observe the point. Yes, friends, just a matter of 10-15 minutes we spend, but beautiful thing. So electric cars is the case study, but we require to apply this case study for every aspect of our life. That's what. So here what they did, the total problem why electrical cars are not recommended to use, not recommended to what we call production. For all these things, only one reason, battery is the reason. Okay, two things we can do. We can change the design of the battery to meet our new requirements, but cost should be more effective. Then if I do, because raw materials are very less price only design and the production may be more cost. Because earlier what happened here, yearly 10 electrical cars are required. Electric cars are 10 EVs are required. Then to produce 10 batteries, maybe high cost. Yesterday I told, right, pamphlets printing example. Maybe if we produce at a huge number mass production, then automatically the process, everything is the same. Okay, cost will be more cost effectiveness by default we are going to get. Okay, like what it is build gigafactories, improve design, then the cost of electric car goes down. Now anyone can buy the electric car. That is the beauty of Tesla. In the electric vehicles, EVs, Tesla is one what we call creates history. Is it clear for you people? Okay, here really what we called we are not required to worry about electrical car productions. We have to apply the concept. Sir, what is the beautiful outcome came into the picture? What is the outcome here is Tesla reduced the electrical car cost and made them popular worldwide. Made them popular worldwide. Once Elon Musk electric cars cinema came into the picture, now the remaining people think about that. Okay, but creator is always creator, follower is always follower. Creator can create miracles. Follower can, what we call that word, correct word, can use that concept just for his existence. That's all. He can't create miracles. The person who create miracle, the person who did the first, that person only can create miracles. Creator is always creator, follower is always follower. He can get on, follower is always can get on with the concept, but creator can create miracles. Yes, friends, everyone in the position to understand? So now with this concept, have you got anything? Sir, yes, there are some areas are there. I require to concentrate in my day-to-day life also, where my energy is going, where my time is going. Okay, because of world beliefs, because of my habit, habit cycle. So I'm missing something. I require to cross check compulsory. Anyone got such a type of feeling? Can you please confirm? Respond. Ayyo. Silence means silence. Yes, Navnath?
Yeah, so I from these principles, what I understood is by questioning old beliefs, we can write a product which is cost effective and 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 at mass production also we can do. Like for example, right now the Tesla example is best one because people were not using electric cars earlier, right? So what Elon Musk thought about is if I can make them cost effective, then a normal people will be able to buy also. So
Yes.
ultimately, his profit also gone multifold because earlier it was costly, right? So only 10 people used to buy it, right? But once he made it cost effective, then like 1,000 people started to buy it. So he got that much profit also. So his thinking made him reach. That's what I learned from this.
So in your company, you are working on client project. N number of activities you are going to do. Just can you please just spend some few minutes time? Why we require to do this type of these activities only? Is it really practical? Is it really required, or do you have any other alternative way to do the same? Okay, to provide more cost effectiveness to the client. Definitely, we can find n number of things. Array, my earlier team followed the same. That's why I'm doing that. Okay, my team lead told, that's why I'm doing that. My manager told, that's why I'm doing that. Have you observed? N number of things you can identify. Yes, where just because the old person followed the same thing I'm following. You can change at least one. Try, Navanath.
Yeah, so I I agree with that. Actually, what I what I have seen that most of the time, if certain layout some architect or some senior person has laid, then juniors and mid-level seniors also follow the same. They said that no, that person said like this, or we should follow him, we should ask him. So what I normally we if we directly oppose, then they will get a little bit annoyed or they will get angry also
Correct,
sometimes.
correct.
So what we have to do, what I have one thing in my mind. I don't say the things to them or that architect or someone. I do what is essential, because
Yeah, yeah.
that is how our growth will happen. So what I do normally, minor change or a major change where there will be significant results will be there, right? So I do that, and ultimately they see the final output, and ultimately the problem is just like you said, right? Client should get a proper product. So that is
Yes.
what we are doing.
Good, good. But one time, that person, if that architect level person can listen everyone voice, what will happen is definitely his mindset also sometimes may be changed, because no one is the perfect in the world. Remember that even that person is the architect also. Maybe so that day, whenever he is designing the architect for your project, maybe he may fight it with his wife. Have you observed, right? Maybe, right? We don't know. Just one small example at this point I want to tell to you. So just observe this. You can apply this concept. Yeah. There is, do you know, just one, what happened is there is a car. Maybe this story you people may aware. Okay, one car, what we call car company owner. Of course, Tesla car we are talking, right? Same context only. One car company owner. Okay, just for learning sake only. Don't think practically, but concept wise, you require to understand. Uh, he made almost all his models are, failed. Then he asked the engineer, can you please create a big, excellent car which is going to rise our brand? Okay, compulsory. Can you please do that? So that it should be showcased. So it should generate more revenue for us. Can you please do that? Like he asked his engineer, assume that. Okay, practically, sir, is it real? A bit far away from the reality, but try to get the concept. That's about my requirement. Then immediately, what that engineer did is he developed a beautiful car. Okay, based on his owner requirement, and what happened is he developed the beautiful car is ready. Okay, inside his showroom, that car is ready. Okay, now he want to bring this car out from this room, and he want to keep it to the market, or he want to keep into the exhibition. Assume that. What happened is so there is a door is there, okay, to bring this car out. Now the car owner is there, company owner is there, next and after that engineer is there. Whenever they are trying to take this car out, there is a bigger problem came. The door size is less when compared with car height. When compared with the car height, door size is small. Visualize that. Then if you want to make this car, if you want to bring this car out, how we can do that? Then owner is two options for these people here. Owner is telling, okay, we should not damage the car, because if the damaging the car means whatever effort we are making is the waste. Can you please break this wall and take this car out, and then take this car out, and then we can reconstruct this wall, like owner is telling, or engineer is telling. But the other person is telling, okay, forcefully we can bring this car out, even a small damage happen, later we can repair. Okay, like another person is telling. So this discussion is happening for last hours of time, maybe 1.5 hour, 2 hours time. These two members are talking whether first option or second option. Like now here, watchman is there. Okay, this watchman, he listened all these things. He knows the problem. Okay, then immediately this person approached the owner and engineer. Sir, if you don't mind, I have one solution. Can I tell? Like, then automatically this car company owner and engineer, he saw this watchman from top to bottom. Array, he is the engineer, experienced engineer, the person who developed this car. That person and myself, I'm full experience. Okay, both struggling like anything. Then watchman, you are going to tell some suggestion. Okay, like, sir, then watchman told, sir, just one small suggestion. If it is helpful, you can utilize, otherwise you can ignore. Just listening for half minute, what is the problem? Like he told. Then automatically, okay, can you please tell? Like, sir, very simple. We are not required to break the wall. The car is not required to damage. What you can do is, tires are there. If you can reduce the air in the tire, if you remove the air in the tire, then automatically height of the car is going down. Okay, then it will come out. Then it will come out. Maybe matter of inches only difference, right? If we remove the air from the car tires, then height of the car is going down. Okay, then it will come out. Once it will come out, again you can fill with the air. You can fill with the nitrogen, whatever the air. Okay, you can fill with the air, like that watchman told. Then what is the feeling? What is the feeling of this engineer and owner, car owner? Have you observed Navkant?
Yeah, yeah,
Yes. Okay.
right.
We should have the chance to talk with them. Okay. If really our input, if is going to consider, yes, definitely more cost effective architecture, more cost effective solution, definitely can define. In our
Yeah, sir.
day to
Very.
day activities also, minimum 70 to 80%, We are following because our ancestors are following. That's why I'm doing the same. My father did. That's why I'm doing the same. Array, my friend is doing. That's why I'm doing the same. We never going to question. Now start questioning. Okay, is that real belief? Is it physics or just belief? Then you can find n number of places, n number of things, n number of changes you can do that.
Right, sir. Very good example of Watchman. I mean that was quite. If we can reduce the air from that tire, then automatically size will get less, and that car is able to go ahead.
Come out and then you can fill
Yeah,
with
right,
air again. Beautiful, right?
right, sir.
So don't underestimate anyone. So that architect, he has to listen this story first.
Right,
So the client and all team members are going to get the benefit instead of doing very hard work. Next, instead of paying huge amount, in smart way only the things are going to be happen. Just an example I'm telling.
Right, sir.
Yeah,
Actually, one more thing also, that I should have the convincing skills. I should have the convincing skills that my point is valid, or I have this input. That
correct.
input I should be able to inform them clearly. That's what I am lacking. That's why they are not listening.
Yeah, yeah. At least one time. Next time onwards, if any problem is coming, Array, where is the watchman? Can you please bring that watchman?
Right, right,
Definitely is going to be happen, right? So
right,
just in that what we call without questioning their, without disturbing their ego. Okay, we have to convince in small way. Watchman, how he answered, sir, just a matter of 1 minute. Maybe my idea, maybe if it is helpful, you can otherwise ignore. Something like he's not telling, yes, I'm great, my rule is perfect. Like sometimes what will happen, whatever the solution we are going to propose, in that also there may be a chance of flaws.
right,
Yeah. So that's why we should not be confident with our solution also. Maybe some suggestion kind of thing. Yeah.
right, sir.
Yes, friends. Any other, anyone want to talk? So that I will continue for the next cinema. Here, these are life skills. You require to talk. These are not technical sessions. Sayali, have you got anywhere, anything got connected in your mind, in your day-to-day activities with this example, Tesla example?
Not exactly with the day-to-day life, but while listening, I have observed that saving something against something is very good thing. Means saving time against money, or money against time, or spending something against something is very good. As well as creator is a creator and followers are followers, like you.
Followers. Ayo. Creator can create miracles. Follower
Miracles.
can just get on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes.
good, good. Yes. Nikhil,
Yes, sir.
anything got connected?
Yeah. Yes, sir. This session think that we don't only blindly follow anything. If we think creatively, break down the problem, then we get more creative ideas and we can solve the problem. If we go on traditional way, nothing get innovated and no new thing get created. So from Tesla example, they reduce the battery cost so that everyone can afford electric car because of their creative thinking, not a traditional thinking. And even they expand the speed range all because of their creative thinking.
Correct. If he start another cars company, he may not succeed, but he came up car company with the creativity. That's why he succeeded. That's why he became the richest person in the world. Getting
Yes,
right.
sir.
Now is the next innovative ideas. Wow, too much. Brain chip. They are arranging a chip in the brain, human brain. Now that thing is under testing. I hope you may aware.
Yes, 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 sir.
Yes, the next level, do you know what will happen is, suppose you required, Durga is in Hyderabad. Durga have some work in America. Okay. What I have to do? I respond. What I require to do? I require to travel to America, and then I have to do that work, and then I can complete that work, and then I can come. But do you know next level what will happen is, one Durga is available in Hyderabad, another Durga is available in US. So the chip just got transferred there. Okay, that person is going to do the work. If that thing got completed, then it will become inactive, and Hyderabad Durga will become active. So what is the need of travel now?
Yes.
Okay, next level creativity. That's all, sir. Future is always for the people who are having the creativity only, the people who are having imaginary skills, the people who are having visionary for the next 100 years. Before only I can see, next 20 years minimum I can travel and I can see just by sitting in the room. Such type of people only life is there. Such type of people only career growth is there. Sir, my first I require to A, I have to learn A, and then B, and then C, and then Z. After that, what? 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. Such type of stories gone. Okay? So believe just creative thinking. That thing must be required. Okay.
It, his dream is he want to colonize the Mars, sir. So whatever thing is required, he doing for that.
Yes.
Elon Musk is dream to colonize the Mars.
What is that? Can you please repeat the word? I didn't get you.
Colonize the Mars
Colonies.
colony on Mars. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
He want to create. He want to make cities there in Mars.
Yes. In the
For
Mars.
that, he developing all that thing, electric or Neuralink or whatever SpaceX. All his aim is he don't want to die on Earth.
Yes. Wow. Great. Have you observed right now? So just staying on the Mars. Okay. What things are required? Why the people are unable to stay in the Mars? Okay. So just break the problem. 100 problems are there. So why? Is there any solution? Cut into pieces. Do you know, mutton shop, if you go for the smallest pieces, what you are going to get is keema. Have you anyone did? Majority of vegetarians may be there in the classroom. Keema. Do you know, right? Keema. You can ask next time whenever you are going for mutton shop, sir, what is the meaning of keema? You can ask. Then keema, cut into small pieces. Then question every piece. Then is it old belief or is it new thing? You will come to know. Okay, so same way we have to apply for our case also. That's what. Okay, some self-reflection questions and action points. Let me define. Okay, sir, these questions, 1 minute. These questions you have to ask yourself. Self-reflection questions. Of course, the same thing only, whatever I discussed up to this. Self-reflection questions. Sir, the first question you can ask yourself. Sir, these questions are not for me. These questions are for yourself. You have to ask, where in my life am I copying others blindly? Copying others blindly. In my life, where in my life am I copying others blindly? Okay, first thing. Second, what is the real truth? Real truth. Okay, behind my problem. What is the real truth behind my problem? Next, how can I rebuild from basics? How can I rebuild from basics? Yes, sir, this is. So, identify any problem. Am I copying blindly? Okay, what is the real truth behind my problem? How I can rebuild from basics? Just think about that. Next action tip. Next time, if you face a problem, write right? What is the assumption? What is the truth? What is the truth? What is the truth? And what can I create from zero? What can I create from zero? Next time, whenever you face a problem, write what is the assumption, what is the truth, and what can I create from zero? Okay. This is first principle thinking of Elon Musk. So for every concept, for every aspect of your life, just spend some time in this week. Take one activity. Just I'm copying blindly. Array, I'm going for DMart only. Okay, why you are going? First time I went, I felt comfortable. That's why I'm keep on going there. Okay, sir, I'm taking blender Sprite whiskey only every day. Okay, why? At my college day, one college days, I took one day. I felt very comfortable. That's why today also I'm taking the same only. Okay, why? A number of other brands are there. Just kidding. Don't just so means we require to take we require to apply this first principles of thinking for every aspect of our life. Just this week, one activity, one aspect. Next time, one aspect. So that you can see the effective solutions with respect to the cost, with respect to the production, you can see. Okay. So simple. In college days, one time, okay, blender Sprite, whiskey na, beer. Okay, maybe. Then Budweiser beer is there. Just I took that. Assume I took that Budweiser beer. Okay, I felt comfortable. Then wherever next time wherever you go, anywhere you are having the drinking option. What do you want? Budweiser. Budweiser strong. Budweiser strong. I required one. That's all. Why Budweiser only? Now question yourself. Observe the point. Not only this. Okay, just a general question that. Then, oh, then you will come to know. When compared with Budweiser, there is another brand is there, which is more health-wise it's good, cost-wise it's good. For the last 10 years, unnecessary, I wasted money on that bleedy Budweiser brand. You should not feel like that tomorrow. Question yourself, whatever activities you are doing. Getting the point right. So that's why, so try for the new thing so that you will come to know original fact about old thing. That thing must be required. Suppose here most of the times, my just one another example. Suppose there are you are traveling. Assume that frequent travel from X place to Y place in car. In the middle, suppose you are traveling from X to Y and then Y to Z. Your destination is the Z. Assume that. In the middle, you are going to stop, okay, for breakfast or for lunch or for dinner sake, you are stopping. Do you know, if you travel 100 times on this path, out of 199 times you are stopping here only. Then I asked, why only this hotel? Why only this hotel? Only this hotel. Okay. Then automatically, yes, I'm feeling very comfortable with respect to the cost, with respect to so and so like. So for the last 10 years onwards, I am visiting this hotel only whenever I travel on this way. Like, then one day what happened? Your friend came with you, your friend came. Then automatically, array lunch where we can. There is a hotel is there at Y. Can you please do that? Array, this time can you please come with me? There is another hotel is there in the same place. Please, one time, right? Can you please come with me? Like, whenever you went there, with respect to the price, with respect to the taste, with respect to the item, you felt, too good, man. My existing hotel doesn't provide this much support for this much cost. It's too good, like, unnecessary. I wasted huge amount of money for the last 10 years. Here it's more effective. Then immediately we ask, how many years onwards this hotel is there? Oh, this was there for the last 15 years onwards. Then, array, I missed this hotel. I lost like anything, man. Have you ever felt like this style? Have you observed, right? That's why you add some new item. Okay, what I will do is my approach. Assume that my approach. Okay, with this mature mind, my approach is, array, in Y place there are 4 hotels are there. Visit all the 4 hotels. Okay, need not be one. This time Y1, next time Y2, next time Y3, next time Y4. Now you visited all 4 hotels. Now you have some idea. Okay, Y3 hotel is too good. Then automatically next time continue Y3 hotel. Continue Y3 hotel. Suppose your friend came. Array, where we are planning for lunch? Y3 hotel. Oh, my favorite also Y3 only. Because I did some R&D, but I felt that is the best place. Even my case also Y3 only. Have you observed the difference between first scenario and second scenario? Why always Colgate paste only? Because my grandmother used Colgate paste. That's why I'm using Colgate paste. Okay, try this month. Try another paste. You may feel comfortable. When compared, almost 40 years life gone with Colgate. If I know this one at my school days, how it will be good. Then what is the, if you start feeling now, what is the use? Just kidding. So observe the fact. Getting the point, right? That's all. So this is what you people should remember. Next, some more day-to-day life examples we will apply so that you will get much clarity, and some inspiration stories also I will add. But before that, just let me go for presentation sake. Yes, up to this we covered already. Tesla electric car example onwards, just observe that. Break the problem. Yes, how beautiful this Tesla car. Observe, the image is also there in front of you. Yes, so big problem. Electric cars are too costly, so normal people can't buy them. Break into the problem. Battery very high cost. So next, motor cheaper than petrol engine. Body or frame steel and aluminum. Next, assembly and process takes time. Okay, now, sir, question old beliefs. Sir, old belief 1. Battery packs are always too costly. Why? Break battery into parts. Cobalt, nickel, aluminum, lithium, and casing. Sir, these raw materials are not that much costly. Not that much expensive. Okay, electric cars can't run far. If we improve, why? If we improve battery design, they can run far. Only petrol cars are practical. Electricity is cheaper than petrol and charging at home is possible. Then why petrol cars are practical? Electrical cars also can be practical. So not all old beliefs are true. Okay, rebuild. Look at raw materials of the cost. Raw material cost of the batteries much lower than old battery price. Redesign the battery manufacturing, make it cheaper, efficient. Build gigafactories, mass production, mass produce batteries at low cost. Improve design, longer range and faster charging. Sell cars cheaper, more people can buy. Okay, Tesla reduced electrical car cost and made them popular worldwide. Okay, just break, simple moral. Break, find which parts makes product costly. Ask why it is so costly. Why it is so costly. Rebuild, make a new process from basics to cut cost. Past principle thinking, turn luxury idea into a common product for everyone. Observe this lesson. First principles of thinking. First principles of thinking can turn a luxury idea into a common product for everyone. Just that thinking makes this possible. Okay, self-reflection questions. Where in my life am I copying others blindly? What is the real truth behind my problem? How can I rebuild from basics? So next time you face the problem, what is the assumption? What is the truth? What can I create from zero? Okay, that's it. Any doubt or any explanation is required? Welcome back. So what you require to do from our last 2 hours of session, okay, the yesterday or today's session, in your day-to-day activities, the most repeatedly used activity. Repeatedly used activity. Today you are doing that activity weekly. Tomorrow also you may do that activity. Day after tomorrow also you may do that activity. Okay, like repeatedly required activity. Choose one activity. Apply first principle thinking for that. Is there any alternative effective solution is there? Identify. Is your time is going to save? Is your money is going to save? Your energy is going to save? Or you may get more quality solution. Okay, just apply that so that you will get benefit by attending these sessions, at least that benefit. Okay, so repeated activity, what you are doing every day. Identify at least one, apply first principle thinking for that. Getting right? Just only 1 hour time you may require to take, but every day you are doing that, right? If 10 minutes is going to be saved, then per day 10 minutes means per week 70 minutes. Then per year 3650 minutes. Oh, within that time, you can explore a new course. You can do a number of things within that time. Think a bit carefully about that option. Okay, like so now, so we covered Elon Musk examples, Tesla example, and then one example. So SpaceX example. Why don't you apply this for our day-to-day life also? Okay, like let me go for one example, mobile recharge example, just our student marks example. Suppose your kid may struggle to get the marks, may struggle to get good marks. How you can apply this principle? Just two or three, and then with very speed I will cover the remaining examples because most of the things already we aware. Okay, just let me spend some time there. Okay, here what we have to do, what we require to explain here is yes, the next example, mobile recharge example. Beautiful example, friends. mobile mobile recharge example. Okay, maybe just the idea only I'm going to give. The values, all these things need not be exactly matched, but just think. So mobile recharge is a very common requirement for most of the times. Every month we require to take. Okay, every month we require to take, or every 3 months once we have to take. If it's a postpaid kind of thing, every month we have to do that. Like, sir, now here just observe carefully about this. Uh, my almost my I'm using postpaid mobile. So maybe some 4 years before or 5 years before, I took one package. The same package I'm containing every month. Auto debit from my account is happening, but I don't know is that package is the productive or not. Am I really using all the facilities in that, or for my requirement is there any option I have? So today I will ask my team to check. Because for the last almost around 6 to 7 years onwards, I'm in the same postpaid connection package only. Every month I require to pay some amount. Okay. So is there any? Let me check from my side. Anyway, what it means is, so now mobile recharge cost. Okay. Sir, break. What is the problem here? What is the problem? My mobile recharge cost 500 rupees every month. My mobile recharge cost. One example I'm taking. Recharge cost 500 rupees every month. Every month. Okay. Now, so step one. What is the step one we require to apply? Respond. Everyone, can you please just spell out one person? Can you please spell out all the three steps? All the three steps. At least one person. Can you please tell? What is the first step? Break the problem. Break the problem into pieces. Schema we require to do that. Okay. Second thing, every piece you require to ask the question. Okay, every piece you have to ask the question. Okay, like is it old belief or why I should do this? Only this way only I have to do that. Okay, everything you require to question. Okay, that is the second. Third part, third, redesign, rebuild again, redesign with our new alternative ideas. Okay, like now step one, break into small parts. Small parts. Okay. So now usually we are using mobile recharge means for how many activities we can use? Calls. How many minutes I'm using? How many minutes do I use? Okay, first thing. The second, data these days it's very common. How many GB? How many GB really? How many GB really need? Next, SMS. Okay. Do I use them? Do I use them? Sir, very unfortunate thing is every day 2 GB data, but we never use more than 1 GB per day. But our package supports 2 GB data per day. Next, we have monthly some unlimited SMS facility, but sometimes, not sometimes, most of the times, we never use the SMS facility. Okay, we never used SMS because those days gone, everyone using WhatsApp or something like the calls. So unlimited calls package we had, but how many calls we are going to do? We can't be 24 hours over the phone. Okay, remember just one example I'm taking. Need not be this example. Maybe some other apply the same strategy in some other in your context also. So my question is, which part which part do I use most? Which part do I use most? Which part is waste? Which part is waste? So now, what is the outcome? What is the outcome we can say? Now we can see what we really use and what is extra waste. Now you can see what exactly you are using. What is your exact usage? You will come to know. Plus, what is the waste thing which is happening? You will come to know. SMS is the completely waste. Data, every day 2 GB is there. 1 GB is the waste. I'm not using. Very rare I'm using that more than 1 GB. Assume that. Okay, calls, unlimited call support is there. But sorry, more than per day, max, I can talk 2 hours. Hardly 100 minutes or 120 minutes. Beyond that, I'm not using more than that. Okay, like now here this is the step one. Break into parts, small parts. Now, sir, what your exact use and what is the waste? Okay, like now step two. Step two. Sir, question old beliefs. Old beliefs. What is the first one? Old belief one. Old belief one. What is the old belief one is? Everyone takes, everyone takes 500 rupees plan. I hope this plan gone, it seems. So I also must. Okay. I also must. Arey, why you are taking 500 rupees plan? Very common answer is my friend is using the same, that's why I'm using the same. Or one time I took this one, I'm feeling comfortable, that's why every time I'm using the same. Now, this is the belief why everyone takes 500 rupees plan. That's why I also take. Why? Okay, why? Ask the question. My usage may be less. Why? My usage may be less. Okay, like next, old belief two. Belief two. Big plan means better plan. Big plan means better. Big plan means better. Okay, like this is the this is the belief. Sir, why? Why? Question, because your way of thinking is old big plan means better. If I don't use SMS, if I don't use SMS, why pay for it? Why pay for it? Okay. Next up, old belief 3. Only one type of recharge works. Only one type of recharge works. Only one type of recharge works. Means, so there is no separate package for SMS, separate package for data, separate package for calls. Okay. Why? Sir, I can combine a small data pack plus Wi-Fi at home. Observe carefully. If you are in office, assume Wi-Fi is already there. If you are in the home, Wi-Fi is already there. Then just where data is required, just if you are coming out, then only data is required. Then very limited data only. Okay, our usage of data is also a bit less. SMS we never going to use. Okay, so now observe very carefully. Everyone talk 500 rupees plan, that's why I'm taking. Big plan means better plan. That's why I'm taking this one. So that no problems at all. I won't face any problem. Best one only I choose it. Only one type of recharge works. Okay. Only one type of recharge works means for all the things I will get the facility if I can take only one. So part by part recharge is not required. Only one type of recharge only is going to work like. So now here just observe what is the outcome we are getting from this. Is the beliefs are real or beliefs are just fake? I mean, need not be true. Our beliefs need not be true. Outcome, we break old thinking and find cheaper options. Okay, old thinking, sir. We break our old thinking and we can find better, less cost options. We can choose less cost options. Options like step 3. This is the very important. Just rebuild fresh, okay, with alternative thinking like. So means that just for mobile recharge only, observe that what is the Elon Musk first principle thinking, just rebuild fresh. What I have to do, choose only what I need. Choose only what I needed. Okay, if I need mostly data, take small data pack. If I need mostly data, take small data pack. We are not required to take combined kind of package. If I need mostly calls, take call only data. Call only pack. Take one call only pack. Next, use Wi-Fi. Use the Wi-Fi at home. Next, office. Okay, to save mobile data. To save mobile data. So data, we require only data, small pack of data, because we habituated to using home Wi-Fi and office Wi-Fi, something like data plus only calls. Okay, only calls. These packages may be less than 500 rupees. A smarter, what is the outcome if you consider? What is the outcome? Outcome if you consider a new smarter recharge plan, save money every month. Ayyo. Have you observed, right? Just you require to habitize first principles of thinking. That's why I'm taking this example. Okay. So just you people may feel, sir, 200 rupees extra. Assume that 300 rupees only. Okay, this thing is happen. Only small data pack and calls pack I took. Okay, SMS I'm not going to use, ignore. SMS I'm not going to use, ignore. SMS package not required, ignore. Then automatically what you really require, identify that. Based on that, you have to choose the plan. Array, some X person is taking that plan, that's why I'm taking that plan. Y person is using that plan, that's why I'm taking that plan. Maybe his usage may be different, your usage may be different. You may have internet separately at house. What is the need of mobile data there? You can have office Wi-Fi access. Then what is the need of mobile? What is the need of mobile data? Friends, are you in the position to understand? Okay. So this is what you people should aware. Okay, maybe this example, whether it's the practical or not practical, but apply that approach for every activity what we are doing, so that you can save time, you can save energy, you can save money. Okay, some benefit you are going to get because of applying this principle for your activities. Any doubt about this? So how many of you required to check your mobile recharge plan? No,
I will
na?
check myself, sir.
Huh?
I will check myself.
Yes. So
Same, sir.
same, just check. Just one example I'm taking.
Yes, yes.
Based on that, you can think about remaining also, because every day to day we are paying a number of things. Every day to day we are doing a number of activities. Is it really required to do all those activities? Is it really required to pay for all these things? Okay, like next your cable connection, your internet bill, okay, your phone bill. Next, you are traveling from home to the office. Is there any cost effective? Is there any time effective solution for that? Okay, like just one time you require to check. Habitize. This week, I want to do first principle thinking for one area. Next time, I want to do first principle thinking for second area, third area. Like if you habitize that, tomorrow, if any new activity, your mind is already prepared with first principle thinking. So obviously, you are always come up with the best thing only. Okay. In the shops, especially if you go, sir, if you buy two, you will get a three. If you buy two, you will get three. Or if you buy TV, this TV, then you will get small TV also extra. Now, the biggest thing what we require to cross check is what is our real need? We require a TV, not two TVs. Boss, I don't want that extra TV. Can you please reduce the cost? Can you reduce the cost? Something like we have to think in that style. That's about my point. Okay, just one example. Anyway, you by seeing multiple examples, you will be habitized. Don't worry at all. Second example, I have just have a look once. Maybe one more, or just this example. I will explain in detail. Next examples are just outline only. Don't worry. Okay, exam preparation. Maybe for you or for your kid, maybe this case study helpful. Exam preparation. Exam preparation, right? What is the problem? What is the big problem? Okay, for most of the people, even for us also, it is a big problem. We faced this. What is the big problem? Is exams are very hard. Exams are very hard. I can't study everything. I can't study everything. Yes, sir, this is a very common problem for most of the people, even for us also. Exams are very very hard. I can't study everything like. Now, step one. Step one. Break into small parts. Okay, Kema. Kaima or Kema, that exact word. Kaima. Okay. Uh, yes, break into small parts. Okay. So, which subjects? What subjects are there? Divide subjects, next chapters, next topics, something like sir, maths, okay, science, or otherwise Java, Python, like anyway, English, social, etc. English, social, etc. Okay, these are the subjects what I have assume. Next, what chapters are there? Okay, my chapters are, which are, yeah, here take very special care, multiple chapters are there. Among the chapters, which are important, which are important, and which carry more marks, which carry more marks. Okay, chapters. Next, topics. Topics. Which topics I know well? I know well. Which topics I know well? Which I don't? Which I don't? Okay, which I don't know. Like now, so divided into small pieces, subjects, chapters, topics. Like now, sir, you have to ask the question: which subject or which topic takes more time? Takes more time. Next, which gives more marks? Which gives more marks? Array, which subject taking more time or which gives more marks? What is the outcome you will get? Now, the big exam fear is broken into small and clear parts. Okay, big exam fear is broken into small and clear parts. Okay, just maybe, my narration may be different, maybe. Okay, don't worry. Just the thing is, array, total which subjects are there or which chapters are there. Okay, so don't be generic. Exams are very hard. I can't get good marks. Or I'm not a well studied person. I'm not a clever person. Like don't keep such type of generalizer. Okay, total what subjects are there? Among these, which you are feeling comfortable, which you are not feeling comfortable. Oh, two subjects I know very well. I'm feeling very comfortable. Three. Okay, the problem with the three only. In that three, which chapters are important, which chapters are not important? I don't know. Contact your miss or otherwise contact your teacher. Teacher is telling these topics are very important. These topics are very important, or these questions are very important. Or otherwise open previous question papers. These days very handy, the people are going to use last 10-year question papers, you can see. Then if you prepare the last 10-year question papers, this year paper also very easily you can understand. Then you have to do some R&D kind of thing. You require to spend some time, break into pieces and question yourself. Okay, now big exam fear is broken into small and clear parts. Okay, clear. So boss, exams are very hard. I can't study everything. Now instead of this word, now the person is telling, I'm feeling very comfortable with social and English, but my fear only with maths and science only. Even in the maths and science also, there are some topics which are very difficult to me. Okay, he's come up with the so minor, micro level, okay, answers now step 2. Now step 2. Okay, here is question old beliefs. Question old beliefs. Okay, old belief 1. I must study the whole book line by line. I must study old book. I must study the whole book line by line. Just of course, this case study may not be helpful for us, may be helpful for our kids. That's why anyway, just try to get the concept. Okay, I must study the whole book line by line. Then immediately, why? Why? We have to ask, is it really required? No. Teacher said some chapters are more important. Okay, teacher already updated. Some chapters are very important. Very important. Then automatically, we are not required to study whole book line by line. Okay, starts from heading of the chapter to last index page onwards, we have to study. No, not required. Only some chapters are very important. Okay, old belief too. Only toppers can get good marks. Only toppers can get good marks. Then immediately why? Why? If I practice, sir, previous papers, if I practice previous papers, I too can score better. I too can score better. Okay, like now observe this. Sir, old belief, is it required to read total book line by line? No. My teacher told there are some important chapters are there. Sir, only toppers can get good marks? No. If I study, if I practice previous papers, I too get good marks. Yes, in the last time, one subject it was happened. Next, old belief 3. I need long hours without break. I need long hours without break. Without break. Okay, like next, why? Short study plus breaks may give better focus. Better focus. Okay, like sir, now observe whatever beliefs I have in my mind, past morning to evening, continuously I require to study, then only my exams will become very easy for me. No, not required. 1 hour study, half an hour enjoy, another 1 hour you can study, or morning 3 hours you can study, evening 3 hours you can study. The rest of the thing you can enjoy based on your wish, even at exam time also. Something like. Okay. Next, is it required to read total book? No. Important chapters at least you can read. Next, only toppers can get good marks. Need not be. Read old previous question papers you may get. Okay, like. So now, every old belief you require to cross check. Is it correct or not? Is it physical? Is it physics? Physics wise, is it correct or not? No, just it's belief only. Only physics cannot be changed. Everything else we can change. Okay, we can find. Now, so step 3, rebuild. Step 3, rebuild fresh. Okay, make a new plan from basics. New plan from basics. Make a new plan from basics. What is the new plan is? Okay, focus on high weightage chapters first. Focus on high weightage chapters first. Focus on high weightage chapters first. You are not required to read all subjects full 100%. First, concentrate on science. Which chapters are very important? Read only those chapters. Better to go for social. Which chapters are important? Better to read those things only. Next, use previous question papers. Use previous question papers. Okay, for practice. Next, study in small chunks. Study in small chunks. Something like, sir, Pomodoro style. This is called Pomodoro style. Okay, some people may use this word. Somewhere in my sessions also one person used this word, Pomodoro. Pomodoro means, do you know, some 25 minutes study plus 5 minutes break. That 5 minutes you can relax, either for coffee or tea, or otherwise just dance, or otherwise just go out and walk. Anyway, this is Pomodoro style. 25 minutes study plus 5 minutes break. So every half an hour chunk, something like study in small chunks. Okay, like next, revise Revise key formulas. Revise key formulas or definitions daily. Revise key formulas or definitions daily. Something like now. So just observe carefully. Don't see all subjects. So first thing, sir, exams are very hard. First, remove that fear. Okay. Just you are not required to read all subjects, all chapters. In every subject, what important things? Read those things and then refer previous question papers. Okay. Just you are not required to study morning to evening, morning 3 hours, evening 3 hours, even in that 3 hours also. Just 25 minutes or half an hour you can study. Whenever you feel bored, 5 minutes relax and then continue again. Okay, like next revise the key formulas or definitions daily, something like. So, what is the outcome of this? A fresh method which reduces stress and increases marks. What is the outcome? Okay. So, now exam preparation will be very simple and smarter. A fresh method which reduces stress and increases marks. Have you observed, right? How many people convinced with this? Anyone? Whatever I told, just how many people convinced with this? Respond. At least like emojis are there for the respond, reactions are there. Yes, friends. There is one important thing is there. I will. There is one important thing is there. What is that important point is? In my perspective, of course, I told multiple times in our previous classes also. In my perspective, the person who is going to do all the activities, that person is the stupid. The person who do all the activities, that person is the stupid. Okay. What we require to do is there is one formula is there. Of course, here you can apply the same formula only. Okay. What is this Pareto principle? Multiple times I'm using because in every aspect of our life we can apply this formula. That's why you people should be aware. Okay. Sir, 20% of activities will provide 80% of results. 80% of results. 20% of activities will provide 80% of results. Okay. So reverse 80% of activities will provide 20% of results. Do you know 100% of activities will provide 100% of results. Now see this one. Stupids. Okay. Are doing this activity. Too much stupids are doing this activity. Smarter people like me, they are trying to do this activity. Okay. Among all, boss, which will provide 80% of results to me? Boss, 80% marks are enough to me. Which things I require? Which things I require to refer? So, in science, these are the three topics. In these three topics, these are the three important questions. So, these are the three important headings I require to remember. These are the three important formulas I require to remember. That's it. Cinema got completed. So, what is the need of doing all the things? Like 20% of activities will provide 80% of results. This is called Pareto principle. Beautiful concept. In every aspect we can apply. Which 20% you require to identify, you require to do that. Okay. The same. Here the same connected only, right? So clear, right? Any explanation is required? So exam preparation style. How we can apply? Mobile recharge voucher. How we can apply this principle? Okay, divide, break the problem, break into pieces. So now big problem is there. Once you break into the pieces, once you question old beliefs, so after breaking the problem into pieces only, you will come to know, oh, whatever I'm feeling, really it is not a big problem. Yes, it is the easy thing only. Like you people are going to get that feeling, I'm sure. After breaking into the pieces, now you require to ask, okay, old belief 1, old belief 2, old belief 3. Like, so all the each and every piece you require to question. So that, why is it physics wise, is it correct or not? No. Then what is the need? Okay, like, so you should find some alternative. You should find some cost effective. Okay, like, next apply. Sir, can I apply anywhere here? Pareto principle. Beautiful concept. You can. Okay, like there are multiple books are there only on this concept. Every successful person, every big businessman follows 20 by 80, 80 by 20 rule. Okay, like, so clear, right? Second example also. Can I move forward? Next up. The third, of course, small examples. Okay, like, these examples are very small, but I don't want to go for in detail. Just idea I will provide, because that idea, that the basic things which are required already you people aware. That's why just let me keep one normal day-to-day life example. Okay, the first one, cooking case, cooking biryani example. Wow, wonderful. Cooking biryani example, right? 1 minute, friends. Because my WhatsApp is login. That's why every time I'm getting the message, I'm getting a small disturbance. Okay. Cooking example. Hotel biryani is costly. Is costly. Correct. Okay. Hotel biryani is costly. So why hotel biryani is the costly? Why? Just cut into the pieces. Just a small sake. But if you look closely, biryani needs biryani needs only rice, meat, or vegetables. Vegetables, if it is a vegetable biryani, vegetables. Okay, it is required. Vegetables. Next, oil and a masala. Okay, just observe this. Array, hotel biryani, the too costly, man. Now, needs only rice, meat, oil, and masala. These are not that much costly. These are not that much costly. Array, 1 kg rice, matter of 60 rupees or 70 rupees. Next, the meat. Okay, some half kg is around 400. Okay, like, oil and masala is not that much costly. Okay, so these are not costly when compared with biryani price. Okay, if we cook at home, then automatically with less price only it's going to be happen. Just observe carefully. Why the cost is more? Because the reason is not because of raw materials. Observe this. The cost is, sir, the cost extra we are paying. The cost we are paying extra for brand or hotel service, not for the real food itself. How many people are going to accept this one? If you want biryani, what is the raw materials required? But most of the times, do you know, we are paying the money for the raw material. I mean, whatever the things which are required for to prepare biryani, or we are paying the money for the brand plus hotel service. Okay, not for the food itself. So, if we are taking the biryani, from the hotel. What costs? Why it is the costly? The reason is their employees charge should contain in the biryani cost. The rent, whatever premises, that cost in the biryani. The taxes what they are paying, that thing is there in the biryani cost. Okay. Next, if it is a franchisee kind of thing, 30% franchisee cost is there in the biryani. Next, if you order online, that Zomato platform charge is there in that. Next, the person delivery boy commission is there in that. Okay, like, array, original biryani cost is X, but you are paying 3X. The reason for that is for all these extra things you require to pay. Now, oh, instead of buying biryani for one person with the same cost, we can prepare biryani for total family. Have you observed? Have you ever think in that style? Respond, friends. Have you ever thought in this style? Huh? Just why the biryani? Just if you are taking biryani means in the biryani 5,000 rupees is the family pack biryani. You will get rice in that oil, masala, these kind of things. You will get. Is it really 1,000 rupees cost? What extra things are there? Okay. Now, what extra you are paying? For the building rent you are paying? For the employee salary you are paying? Next and after that, do you know their taxes you are paying? Next, if you book that online, that Zomato people platform charge you are paying. Next, that delivery agent, delivery boy cost you are paying. Then automatically X is the cost of the biryani, original cost. Now to reach until your position, it will become 3X. Take a bit special care. How many times you ordered biryani online? Okay, so think a bit very carefully. Need not be biryani, any item. So that's what. Okay, if biryani can be made in the house, if that option is there for us, then what is the need? Because something, okay, soap is there. You can't prepare in the house. That thing compulsory we require to buy. But biryani at least you can prepare, right? Or at least 4 times you require to take biryani per month. At least 2 times you can prepare in the home. Okay, don't tell this one to your madams. Then automatically we Durgas are, they may fight it. They may start fighting on me. Are happily ordering online, we are eating the biryani. Why prepare means, is it that much easy? How much effect we require to keep? Like they may just observe the concept. They need not be biryani for any other example. Okay, like can I go for next one? Next example, just a basic idea sake. The second. Now, tea shop. Wonderful, sir. This example is too good. Tea shop example. Okay, I want to start a tea shop. Tea shop. Many people think that to start okay, many people think to start a tea business. Okay, just a layman example. I must rent a shop. Okay, boss. So I want to start a tea business. Assume. I must rent a shop. Okay, like I must rent a shop. Okay, like this is the thing what we had. Now, so what is really needed? What is really needed? Array, to do the tea business, what things are required? To prepare the tea, what things are required? Okay, tea powder is required, or tea leaves are required. Powder or leaves are required. Next and after that, milk is required. Next and after that, sugar is required. You know, I'm expert in tea preparation. Every day I prepare the tea, early morning, I will give to all my security people who are there in my community. Even today also I did. Okay, 365 days I do. Tea powder, milk, sugar required. Next and after that, stove must be required. Next and after that, okay, like to do the business, other than these, customers are required. Okay. So to prepare the tea and to do the business, customers are required. Sir, among these two, without anything, is it possible to do the business? Can you please confirm? Without customer, no meaning of business. Next, the stove, gas, this is must be required. Next, these ingredients must be compulsory required. Okay. Now, these are the things are required to start a tea business. But now the question is, most of the people, I must rent a shop. Compulsory shop must be required. And then we require to think about these things. Okay. Whether we are going to succeed or not, whether the business is good or not, we never thought. Okay. Now, just by simple, a small cart is enough to begin. Correct or not? A small cart is enough to begin. A number of people in Hyderabad I saw, on the cycle, they will sell the tea. Auto rickshaw, there is some special arrangement is there, some cart kind of thing. They will sell tea. What is the need of taking one shop for the rent and paying for 6 months advance and so on? Because we don't know whether we are going to succeed or not. Whether that is the best place for to do the business or not, we don't know. To start that, what is the need of taking a shop for the rent? Okay, just try. If everything is good, then you can plan for next level. Have you observed what really required to start a tea business? Compulsory shop must be required. Okay, like yes, that is the old belief. No, boss. To do the tea business, these are the things compulsory required. So it is not required. If a shop is not there, do you have any alternative? Why don't you take a small cart? Matter of 10,000 rupees, everything is going to be there. Even more scalable, more movable kind of thing. On fly, wherever demand is there, we can move. So we can identify at least 6 months, we can do some R&D kind of thing, and then we can go for permanent setup kind of thing. Okay. Once it works, then we can think about the shop level, right? Okay. What is the lesson we are going to have from this? I mean, from this example, start small, test the idea first, then grow bigger. Now think about this type of thing. Then every business idea in your mind is not a bigger deal. To start AI-based software company, oh, big company is required. N number of computers are required. Okay, employees are required. HR person is required. Projects are required. And so on. No. Online, recruit some 3 to 4 members. Bidding for freelancer projects. Next, everything do online. The employees are there in their own house. You are just coordinating the things. You are responsible for delivering the thing. If 6 months, 1 year, it works fine. Yes, you delivered some 4 or 5 projects. Then you can think about, okay, physical setup kind of thing. How beautiful. Okay, don't think, sir, we are MTech graduates. You are telling T example. Migrate, convert this T example into your own dreams. So, to start AI-based software company, not required to have big budget kind of thing. Just yourself and another 1 or 2 employees. One project must be required. Okay, delivering that project and getting the money. Very small level, start small, test the idea, and then if everything goes fine, sir, multiple 10 projects are there currently in hand, 20 members are working. So compulsory some physical address must be required. Then you can think about physical address. Getting right. Okay. Next. So this example is the more meaningful. Of course, multiple examples are there with me. Just I'm cutting some example. These examples, especially for ladies in our session. Vegetables. Vegetables example. let me supermarkets sell vegetables at a higher price. Again, I'm telling. So, if you are taking from the big branded supermarkets, okay, vegetables. So, vegetable raw material price is X, but their brand price, employees price, rent, next all the service charges, whatever they have, for all those things, it will become costly. 3x. Okay, like supermarket sell vegetables at a high price. Assume that. But what do we really need? Okay, what is our real need? Real need. Okay, the real need is a fresh and healthy vegetables. I never going to worry about the brand from which supermarket I bought. That thing is not important. My requirement is always fresh and healthy vegetables is my requirement, right? Fresh and healthy vegetables, that's all. Now, what I will do, instead of going to the supermarket, okay, there is a farmers market is there. Okay, in Hyderabad we have Raitu Bazaar. Okay, like farmers market. If we go for farmers market, no middle person in the middle. Direct a farmer is coming and is selling is vegetables, right? Okay, the same vegetables we will get at low price. The same vegetables we will get at low price. Next, at the same time, fresh and healthy. Fresh and healthy. So, buying directly from the farmer avoids middleman cost. Observe carefully. Small thing. But we are always, if any vegetables are required, immediately we will go for Ratnadeep or otherwise Vijayata or otherwise some, okay, more, okay, any kind of thing. Okay, like immediately our mind is always going there. Array, just beside of a small, chota vegetable shop is there where the items are very fresh. We never going to worry about that. Are we paying the money for the vegetables? Are we paying the money for the brand? Just check that option. Okay, even that branded people also buying from farmers only. Okay, they won't farm. Like, so buy smart, same quality at low price. Buy smart, same quality at low price. Next, one more example. Marriage. Sir, this is also one good example, okay, to understand this. Good example. Do you know, in India especially, marriages are often done in very costly way. Okay, marriages are happening very costly way. Big halls, okay, thousands of guests, thousands of guests, okay, and crores of rupees or lakhs of rupees. Lakhs of rupees. Okay, assume just one example. Of course, your sentiment is with bigger kind of, it should be celebratable, something like, okay, like show off kind of thing. Then obviously all these things are required. Now my question is, for the marriage, okay, bride and bridegroom both are there. Anyway, compulsory required. Next, guests are required. We require what we call blessings. Okay, we require blessings and food for close friends and family members. Okay, so a small function is meaningful to save lakhs of money. Of course, you may accept or may not accept. Of course, sometimes I may not accept this point also. Why? Function means there should be some celebratable thing must be required. Okay, like even I too thought. So just the intention is, for the marriage, which things are required? Array, bride and bridegroom, Next, blessings must be required from our very close friends and from our well-wishers. Not a show-off kind of thing. But very unfortunate, what happening is, marriage means a show-off. Almost 1 crore cost is the marriage. 50 lakhs is the marriage cost. But next day onwards, the people who borrowed from there, those people are coming, when you will give the money, when you will give the money, and so on. Have you observed, right? So practically, which is required in that context? We require to concentrate on that only. Okay? Real happiness in blessings, not in show off. Okay? Remember that. Next, traveling. Traveling example. Suppose I want to go for Hyderabad to Bangalore. Hyderabad to Bangalore. Okay, this is about my requirement, right? So I must a flight. Okay, I must a flight. I must a flight. Here also, okay, you can flight. Your hand is always going for, array, earlier I used Indigo. Now also I want to use Indigo. So every time I will travel in Indigo only. Or every time I will travel in SpiceJet only. Array, other flight vendors may provide, may provide best, I mean, low price also. Why we have to fly in the same flight every time? Because we are habituated. Have you observed, right? Maybe even it's a cost, we never going to think, open and the like. So this is first, here I have to check Hyderabad to Bangalore. Okay, my requirement is, so what you really require? You want speed? You want speed or saving money? So sometimes you want speed or saving money. If the speed is very important, go for the flight. If the money required to save, then better to go for alternative. Bus or train is better. So you require to cross check, boss. Here, no alternative at all. Compulsory. By tomorrow morning, I should be there. I'm not having any alternative. Yeah, choose. Okay. So assume that after reaching, you are not having any work. Then what is the use of traveling in the flight? So assume that if you want to save the money, that depends on your requirement. Getting the point? Okay. So from all these things, like multiple examples are there in my presentation I added. Okay. So from all these examples, what you people should aware, apply first principles concept. Okay, in our day-to-day activities, so that you people, okay, at least can get a better alternatives with respect to the cost, with respect to the time, with respect to your energy. Okay, like so the final conclusion of these points is always ask, what do I really need? What do I really need? What is your exact requirement? You have to ask. Don't copy others blindly. Don't copy others blindly. Next, focus on basics. Focus on basics. It will save money, time, and give smarter results. That's it. This is what you people should remember. Everything is clear for you people? Okay. Any explanation is required? Feeling comfortable? There are some beautiful inspiration stories also there. Just let me go through the presentation so that you will get much clarity. If anywhere explanation is required, I will let you know. Just a matter of few minutes. I will, because the basic required concepts already covered. The basic things, whatever required, better to keep in your mind, better to implement. Learning is a different, implementation is a different. Yes, you learn. Try to implement at least one area. Yes, I did. I used this first principles concept. Okay, in so and so area. That thing must be required. Okay, matter of 1 minute. Have a look once. Just let me start the presentation part so that there you will see multiple examples, right? Or otherwise, just have a look once. Multiple inspiration stories, if you consider. Right brothers. Have you heard about that word? Right brothers? Ayo, respond. Right brothers. Right brothers. Have you ever heard about that? Where, Anna? Where you heard about this? Right brothers? Where you heard about this one? Right brothers? Aeroplane, right? Aeroplane, correct. Flight. Okay, do you know at the beginning, long ago, people laughed at the idea that humans can fly. Humans can fly. This is the idea. Whenever they used the word, the people laughed like anything. Arey, so humans can fly. Everyone said. Everyone said. Okay, just only birds can fly. Only birds can fly. Humans will never fly. Humans will never fly. Everyone told. Then what the Wright brothers did is, okay, they started. So they didn't copy others. They studied how the birds are flying. Okay, how birds flying, how where is the balance while flying. They identified that the balance is in the wings. Okay, the balance itself is in the wings. Okay, then immediately they asked, what do we really need to fly? What we really need to fly? What we really need to fly? Okay, answer. So balance, balance. Okay, and the engine to push forward. These things are required. Lift, balance, and engine to push forward. Okay, what happened? They built a simple flying machine using wood and cloths. They built a simple flying machine with the wood and cloths. Now it worked. That is the first aeroplane. Remember this. Everyone said that. The people starts laughing. Arey, humans can fly whenever he is using the word. What that person did is, okay, only birds can fly. Humans can't fly. That is the everyone's statement. Arey, okay, well, forget about humans fly or not. What is the reason why the birds are flying? Where is the secret? The secret is in the wings. The secret is in the balance. If we can arrange wings and balance for the human, definitely they can fly, right? With that assumption, okay, they started wood and cloth. They flying mission, just they built with just normal woods and cloths. Then automatically what happened? The first aeroplane was ready. Now observe. So they didn't follow the old belief. They questioned the old belief. Now they came up with that. They broke the problem, questioned the old belief, and built a fresh, which is nothing but first principle concept. Yes, friends. Anyone aware this Wright brothers concept, right? Everyone aware, right? Next, there is one more example, inspiration stories. This person, Thomas Alva Edison. Anyone heard about this person? Yes, friends. Thomas Edison. Everyone heard. Who is this person? I forgot. I don't know because I can't remember much. Ayo, respond. Matter of a few minutes only. Don't worry. Sir, Saturday muttannadra babu ina. Okay. Yes. Light, electric bulb. Do you know electric bulb? The people's belief is the people in olden times, people for lighting in olden days, how the people are going to use. Okay, they use candles or oil lamps, oil lamps for light. If they require light, they use candles or oil lamps only. Everyone felt, everyone felt this is the only way. This is the only way to get light. This is the only way to get light. Everyone felt. Okay. Sir Thomas Edison, he asked, he asked only one question. Can we make light? Can we make light using electricity? Using electricity? Okay. Like he asked the question. So everyone feeling that this is the only way to get light. Okay. Old oil lamps for the light they use. This is the only way to get the light. Array, can we make light using electricity? Like this person asked. He tested more than 1,000 materials. More than 1,000 materials. Okay. For the filament. Filament, you know, right? Filament means in the electric bulb, you can see the copper wire. Okay, filament. The wire inside the bulb. Finally, 10,000 materials he tested, but not succeeded. But finally, he find carbon. Carbon filament is working properly. Carbon filament. Filament glows without breaking quickly. Without breaking quickly. Okay. Now that carbon filament material is nothing but our electric bulb. If Thomas Alva Edison also feels that the only way to get the light is oil lamp only, then we never going to see such type of beautiful electricity these days. That becomes the first electric bulb which changed the world. Okay, that carbon filament, whatever he used, that is the first. He failed thousands of times. He tested every material. So 1,000 times tested. How much patience? First one, even do you know SpaceX? Don't feel that, sir, SpaceX is the number one rocket. Now it became, at the beginning, a number of failures are there for the Elon Musk. Don't feel that. Now current situation is the world richest person. Okay, earlier he struggled like anything. SpaceX, a number of tests he did, a number of times it failed. Array SpaceX rocket means automatically failed. We are not required to check. That feeling also most of the people got earlier. But now successful. Okay. This is beautiful. He used the first. So Thomas, what we call Elon Musk, don't feel that he the person who used the first principles at the beginning. There are a number of people are there. Okay. So best example, everyone knows example. Mumbai Dabbawalas. Yes, friends. You heard about this one, right? Mumbai Dabbawalas. Okay, delivering lakhs of carriages, dabbas for the employees from the house. Everyone felt that it is impossible. Everyone felt that it's impossible to deliver lakhs of lunch boxes on time. Because Mumbai is the big crowded city. People said it's impossible. Okay. People said it's a very, very important. it is impossible. It is impossible, okay, to deliver. It is impossible to deliver lakhs of lunch boxes on time because in the crowded city, okay, like, but Dabbawala asked, what we really need? Just a pick lunchbox from the home, deliver to the right person at the office. That is required. Whether Mumbai the crowded or not, whether the things are dot, and so on. What really required? Pick the lunchbox from the home and delivered in the office to the right person. Then automatically they came up, they used train timings and a simple color code system on the boxes. Train timings, local trains effectively, and a simple color code system on boxes. Okay. So do you know, with no computers, no apps, they delivered with 99.99% accuracy. Even Harvard University studied them. Everyone told that it's impossible to deliver lakhs of lunch boxes every day. Just take and deliver. In the, okay, how? What is the alternative? Why it is feels that impossible? Like just the color code and the train timings map 99.99% delivery. No Zomato app, no apps are not there. Okay, no apps, no computers, but still delivered in time to the right people. That is so what the approach they used, Harvard people did this as a case study. Getting right? Simple thinking, clear system can be more powerful than technology. Simple thinking, clear system can be more powerful than technology. Remember that. Okay. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Just if you consider this case, many people said India is very poor. We can't make rockets or satellites. Many people said India is very poor. We can't make rockets or satellites. Kalam asked only one question. What are the basics of rocket? The basics of rocket is fuel, the engine, casing, and the guidance. With a small team, they built a SLV rocket step by step. With a small team, only these things are required. These things are required. They built a SLV. They built SLV rocket with a small team. Now in India, rocket launching, rockets kind of thing, India is one of the big player in the international market. Okay. So if any person is using the word, it is impossible, it's very difficult, it's a very hard, don't believe that. Just spend some time. Why it is impossible? What basics are required? What really required? If you want to eat biryani, not required to go to the paradise, not required to go to Meridian, paying thousands of rupees. I require biryani, half kg mutton, or 250 grams mutton, 250 or half kg rice, next oil, something like masala, just matter of. So just within 500 for my total family, sir, I can provide biryani. So to get biryani, what things are required? Something like, sir, exams are very hard. Getting marks is not that much easy. Who told to you, man? How many subjects are there? Which subjects you are feeling difficult? You are not required to read all chapters. Which chapters are required? Which topics are required? Like, so if any person is telling it is impossible, it's very difficult, So don't believe that. Better to apply our first level principles. Nothing is impossible. Just divide that into piece by piece, kind of thing, and then ask every piece, hey, why you are? Is it the same, or can I change something? Ask every piece. Is it why you are like this? So is it required? Can I need to change or something like? You have to ask. Okay, like. Sir, okay, is it okay, or do you want any few minutes break? Okay. Sir, the next example here is wonderful. Just a matter of two. Fisherman story. Okay, this is also one inspiration story for us. A long time ago, people wanted to cross rivers, but had no boats. Okay, but no boats. Boat means rich people only having the boat. Okay, normal people not having the boat. Only rich people can have the boats. Can I have the boats? Sir, one fisherman asked. One fisherman. One fisherman asked. Just this is what flows on water? What floats? What floats on water? Okay, what is the answer? Is wood. What floats on water? Wood. What he did is he tied some logs together and sat on them. Okay, some wood. He tied some logs logs together logs together and sat on them. Okay, what happened is it worked. It worked. Simple first boat. Simple first boat. Assume that simple first boat. First boat, one fisherman. Hurry, if you want to cross the river, what is the need of swimming all these things? Is any item is there which can float on the water? Wood can float. What you can? Some 4 or 5 wood blocks. He locks together, and then he sat on that. Then happily he what we call crossed the river. Then automatically first boat came into the picture. Later boats became bigger and better, but still all started from the small idea. Remember this one. All started from the small idea. Okay, big innovations often starts with simple observations and first principles. Big innovations Big innovations often starts with simple and first principles, simple observations and first principles. Observe that how the boat started the cinema. Just a small fisherman started wood, okay, sitting on the wood and crossing the river. Now bigger boats came into the picture. Okay, so take very simple, observe carefully. So per simple formula, normal thinking, copy others. Normal thinking, copy others. Everyone does this, so I will also do this. So I will also do this. Okay. First principles of thinking. So ask, what is the real need? What is the real need? Then solve from zero. Then solve from zero. Result is a smarter, cheaper, and better solution. So great people did not copy others. They asked the basic questions and built fresh solutions. This is the formula what Elon Musk followed, what success people followed. That's why we require to follow. Getting right? So don't just copy. Think from basics. Build fresh. Create new. Innovate. So, in studies, projects, family life, everywhere, happily you can use these principles. Can I go for presentation? Just have a look once. Elon Musk, that part already I covered, just only. Yes. Mobile recharge example, just for the revision kind of thing. Just have a look once. Mobile recharge cost, break the problem. Why mobile recharge costs 500 rupees every month? Break into small parts, calls, how many minutes can I use, data, how many GBs do I really need, SMS, do I even use them? Which part do I use most? Which part is the waste? Question, outcome, we see, we can see what we really use and what is the extra waste. Okay, old belief, everyone takes 500 rupees plan, so I also must. Okay, why usage may be less? Big plan means better. If I don't use SMS, why I pay for it? Only one type of research works. Why? I can combine a small data pack plus Wi-Fi at home. Now, we break the old thinking and find cheaper options. Okay, like recharge plan. Can you please observe that image? 500 rupees we are not required. Okay, just calls plus data. Like rebuild fresh. So, data, rebuild fresh. Choose only if need mostly data. Mostly data plus calls is equal to less than 500. Okay, data plus calls. Even data is also less. Happily, I enable Wi-Fi. I will on Wi-Fi. Automatical data, my mobile data also will be less required. Okay, a new smarter recharge plan, save money every month. Next, exam preparation. Exam preparation, school student version. Exams are very hard. I can't study them. Yes, we covered very well these things. So, which is subjects, which is topics. So, cut into the pieces. Now, big exam fear is broken into small, clear parts. Next, question. Okay, here just question old beliefs. I must study whole book line by line. No, not required. Not required. Next, only toppers can get good marks. No, I need long hours without break. No, not required. Okay, we stop blindly following old study habits. Okay, rebuild fresh. Focus on high weightage chapters first. Use previous year question papers for practice. Study in small chunks. Revise key formulas and definitely. Now, exam preparation is simple and smarter. A fresh method which reduces stress and increases marks. Okay, simple moral. Don't believe I must study everything one go. Create a smart study plan based on the basics. Divide exam fear into small. So break, question, rebuild. Break, question, rebuild. Less stress, more marks, more confidence. Next, Indian daily life examples if you consider. Cooking biryani. Wow. Today is the Saturday, not Sunday. Don't forget. Okay, hotel biryani is costly. Okay, to prepare biryani which is required, where the cost is coming, is it really ingredients cost or otherwise hotel brand and their cost is also added? Okay, you self, if we cook at home, the same biryani is much cheaper or less price. Next, sometimes we pay extra for brand or hotel service, not for the real food itself. Okay, if you observe, anytime, if you can see this, there is a GST 5% is there. GST 5%. Hotel, in that, all the things which are required to run that hotel, that cost also came into the picture. Okay, think a bit carefully. Next, a tea shop example. Wonderful, right? A small, we are not required to have shop, these kind of things. A small cart. Have you observed the image? A small cart. Okay, we can sell the tea. Next, so I told, don't try to sell the tea. Try to start AI-based software company without physical location, without physical address. Start small, test the idea first, then grow bigger. Okay, here have you observed? Start small, test the idea, and then grow bigger. Have you observed 3 levels? 3 levels. Next, farming. Okay, just here this example I didn't talk in our session. Use our fertilizer. Only branded fertilizers only we require to use. Then only farming is going to be good. Okay, like. But what does the soil actually need? Okay, nutrients like nitrogen, potassium, and organic matter, or otherwise that branded fertilizer is required. No, my soil required only these things. So cow dung, compost, or natural manure can also give the soil these nutrients. Then automatically what is the need of branded company fertilizer? Farmers can save money without always depending on costly fertilizer. Okay, go back to basics. Plants need nutrients, not brand names. Observe. Okay, education IT jobs. To get, yeah, this one may be helpful for you. To get an IT job, you must do a costly engineering degree. But what do IT jobs really need? Skills in programming, practice, and projects. You can learn coding from online courses, YouTube, or affordable classes. Then by doing small projects, you become job ready. Lesson: focus on skills, not just on expensive colleges. Okay. Next, house building. Everyone says building a house is very expensive, but the real needs, a land, bricks, cement, and labor. Okay. Next, if we use local materials, red bricks, fly ash bricks, and smart design, cost goes down. Simple design with less waste is cheaper than fancy but unnecessary designs. Okay. Don't spend on show off, focus on what truly needed. Don't spend on show off, focus on what truly needed. The basic purpose should be fulfilled. Next, visible scale supermarket example I covered already. Buy smart, same quality at lower price. Okay, just a visible. Yes, observe that. Farmers market, supermarket. $9.99, $5.59. Array, where is the difference? Observe this. Yes. Okay, marriage example. Wow. Here, image, have you observed right? Wow. Wonderful. Some Ambani marriage image, it seems. Okay, just observe. In India, marriages are often done in very costly way. Big calls, thousands of guests, lakhs of rupees. But the real need, only blessings, rituals, and food for close family. A small function is meaningful and saves lakhs of money. More peace by default will be there. Pleasantness by default will be there. Okay, real happiness. Real happiness is in blessings, not in show off. Common belief: traveling from Hyderabad to Bangalore, I must take flight. I must take flight. Hurry, do you really require speed, or do you want to save the money? Cross check. If speed is not important, better to go for alternative. If speed is important, then go for flight. Don't feel I must fly. I must travel by flight only. Don't keep such a type of terminology. Based on your requirement, you can change automatically. You can save the money also sometimes. Okay, select a travel option based on your real need, not fashion. Select a travel option based on your real need, not fashion. Student career. To get a good career, I must join an expensive college. But the real need is knowledge, skill, and projects. Real need is knowledge, skill, and projects, irrespective of the college. Okay. A student with good skills from online courses can also get same job as costly college student. A student who builds coding projects at home can show them in the interviews. Don't feel that. Okay. Something like that. So don't give importance for the brand. What really required, give importance for that. That's what. Okay. Career success is equal to skill plus practice, not only costly college fees. Yes. Final lessons for students. What do you really need? Don't copy others blindly. Focus on basics. It will save money, time, and give smarter. Like some inspiration stories. Have a look once. Right, brothers? First aeroplane case. We People laughed long ago. People laughed at the idea that humans could fly. The people laughed. Everyone said only birds can fly. Humans will never fly. Okay, the Wright brothers didn't copy others. They studied how birds flap and balance their wings. They asked, what do we really need to fly? Lift, balance, and an engine to push forward. They built a simple flying machine using the wood and cloth. It worked, the first aeroplane. Okay, they broke the problem, questioned the beliefs, and built a fresh. Okay, Thomas Edison light, old times. In old times, people used candles and oil lamps for the light. Everyone said, this is the only way to get the light. Okay, Edison question. Can we make light by using electricity? Experiments. So thousands, more than 1,000 filaments he tested. At last he succeeded with the carbon filament. Changed the world. The became first electric bulb, changed the world. Don't stop after failure. Keep trying until you find the real solution. Yes, correct. Thousands of times this person failed. One time, one person asked Thomas Alva Edison, Arey, you failed thousands of times. What about your feeling? This is the question the people asked. One person asked Thomas Alva Edison. Then the Thomas Alva Edison told only one point. Who told you I failed thousands of times? I invented that. We can't use so thousands of materials cannot be used as filaments. I invented that. That person used. Means that failure is not a failure. Failure is the step towards the success. It is also one invention only. That person used. Really great thing. So this example, Amul example I didn't cover. Beautiful example. In 1950s, I hope, 1960s, there is a big problem came for the India, milk, big scarcity. India want to import milk from other countries. Then automatically this person, Verghese Kurian, okay, Amul founder, what that person did is, okay, to get the milk, cows are required. To what is really required for the cows to give the milk? What really required for the cows to give the milk? Good storage and fair price for the farmers, like what really required. Okay, then automatically he associated with multiple farmers. He created, so he provided whatever required for them, for the cows and so on. What happened is now instead of import, now we are a big player for exporting the milk in the world. Amul brand. By solving from the basics, India went from shortage to world leader. Okay, if you can consider milk exports from India. Next, Mumbai Dabbawalas, lunchbox delivery. Even Harvard University studied them. They used train timings and the color code system on the boxes. By using that, it is impossible to deliver lakhs of lunch boxes from home to the right person in the office every day. It is impossible. Like, forget about possible or impossible. What really required? To do that, what things are required? Okay, like a question. Like, so simple thinking, clear system can be more powerful than technology. Okay, at that time, Zomato, these computers, apps, these kind of things are not there. The Mumbai wala, Dabbawala, they delivered lakhs of lunch boxes every day with 99.99% accuracy. A simple, smart solution, smart thinking. Abdul Kalam rocket dreams. Already I covered this. Start with the basics, work step by step, and nothing is impossible. SLV rockets. Okay, fisherman story. Have you observed? So multiple wood. So they log and then the first boat is ready. Okay, that image really good. Okay, lesson big inventions often start with a simple observation and first principles. Okay, super simple formula for students. Normal thinking, copy others. Everyone does. I will also do it. First principle thinking, ask what is the real need, then solve from zero. Result smarter, safer, better solution. In short, great people didn't copy others. They asked basic questions and build fresh solutions. Okay, great people didn't copy others. They asked basic questions and build fresh solutions. Okay, final motivation, Elon Musk thinking to make rockets and cars better. Used this thinking. Elon Musk used this thinking to make rockets and cars better. Wright brothers, Edison, Korean, Dabbawalas, Kalam, all used the same method. You also can use this in studies, projects, family life, and future career. Don't just copy, think from basics, build fresh, create now. Getting friends. So that's all. This is about first principles thinking. I hope yesterday's session and today's session you got very clearly. The basic idea. Then implementation itself is yours. So there is a big thanks to one person behind this session. There is one person behind this session. Okay, Raj. Sorry, Jay is there in this session. Thank you, Jay, because you only questioned me. Sir, do you know first principles? Now I can tell I know very perfectly. I started implementing these principles in my day-to-day life. Jay, there, right? Are you?
He is in mute, sir, I think.
Yeah, is there. Jay, are you there? No. Okay, perfect. He asked in my regular session. Yeah. Oh, Suresh, you attended in 2008, 2009 SEJP. Yes, good, good. Happy to see after these many years.
Thank you, sir. Happy to see you.
Yeah, good man.
Sir, I
So
also
just tomorrow
attended
onwards.
your SCJP course.
Yeah.
Sir, myself Ranga. I also attended your course at 2011 batch. That time we are in SR Nagar only that time, sir.
Oh. Okay. Ranga,
I
good.
completed SCJP course as well. After that, I joined as a Java developer, sir. Right now, I'm having 12 years of experience in Java.
Oh, good man. So our Java classes helped you?
Yes, sir. A lot, sir. Because of I'm there because of you only, sir.
Yo, thank you, man. Ranga Reddy. Yeah, good. So any other doubts? Any other things to share? Okay.
After long time, we are hearing your voice, sir. We are getting to
So with the same
motivated.
energy?
More energy, sir.
Yeah. Because going old day by day, right?
So I will to give you an example. So in
Yeah.
our batch, there used to be a student like me. So what he used to do is I'm giving an example of how effective Durga class are in his area. So he attend the class in the morning, and he goes to his area, and he used to teach the same class to somebody else, like other students.
Oh.
He used to.
He attended here and then same day
Yes,
he's
sir.
going somewhere else. I mean, in his local area, he's
Yeah, in
teaching.
his area,
So
he used to
good, man.
teach. Yeah.
Yes. Good man. Okay. So the people who are anyone not attended who not house series. Okay. So mindset, time value, these kind of things if you want to learn. Okay. Almost around 26 sessions we did. There is in our website, there is a course is there. I don't think it is a very, I don't think it is a costly for you people. Okay. Just compulsory. If you, yes, being your well-wisher, I'm suggesting if you have the time, better to do, okay, this course, better to spend at least some time. Okay. This course. Think big, grow fast, and who not how. Think big, grow fast, and who not how. Okay. This course. Okay. Better to register and better to read these things, better to listen at least 25 or 26 hours of class, complete. There is a big change in your mindset. There is a big change in your way of thinking. Okay, better to do that. The people, as a well-wisher, I'm suggesting you people. Okay, so there are multiple changes in my day-to-day activities, in my day-to-day thinking. Remember. Okay, for you people also. Next, Ikigai series we are planning to have, if the people who are having the time, every day morning 7 to 8. Okay, next 10 days we are planning with the so Ikigai series, and then we are planning to have another. So morning 7 to 8 every day life skills batch will be there. So same link will be there. Whenever you have the time, better to attend. Early morning, fresh mind. So the things whatever you are learning, the takeaways whatever you are from this session, by default will be there throughout the day with you, so that anywhere if you required you can implement those things. Because again and again I'm telling, life skills, okay, technical skills are required to do the job, to get the job. Life skills are required until your last minute of your life. That's why give importance for these skills also, very, very important. Okay, that's it. Enjoy the weekend. Can I stop the session? If you have any doubts, please let me know.
So what's for tomorrow then?
Tomorrow is the Ikigai.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That's also one person used the word in our session. Sir, do you know Ikigai is also talks about the same? Okay, why don't you complete that series also? Matter of 10 sessions, I plan. If tomorrow, do you know Ikigai means, yeah, I don't know. That word I should not. That's about my intention. Okay, do you know first principles thinking? Elon Musk first principles thinking. Do you know? What's the answer? Everyone, can you please tell? Do you know first principle thinking? What's the answer? Yes? The same. Okay, so these things are required really. Okay, now starting AI-based software company, oh, huge money is not required to do that activity, this activity, whatever assumption I had in my mind. No, no, no. So whatever raw materials are required, whatever are really required, concentrate only on that. If the pilot project, if the things are success, then we will move to the next level to do the bigger things. What really required? Question, question, question. Cut into the kaima kind of thing, ask every piece. Check, test your why, old beliefs. You can question old beliefs. Then think about alternative. Okay. That's all, friends. Thank you for your valuable time. So I'm telling every day, the biggest benefit who is going to get from these sessions is myself. The biggest benefit who is getting the benefit is from, because all these points are injected in my body, in my every cell, so that in my day-to-day activity, these things are going to be reflected. If you want to use, if you want to get the same benefit, you require to implement in your day-to-day life. Okay. So tomorrow we will meet for the continuation. Continuation means some new thing. 7 to 8, same link.